Hello everyone, this is Commander Guts of Hellish, here to talk about terms and certain things that are happening behind the scenes with the Summer Marathon League. Oh god, tongue twister. So we're going to talk about the terms here. I made this little kind of graph, chart, whatever you want to call it, picture. So, what is a game? What is a game in Summer Marathon League? Well, I'll tell you. A game is pretty much made up of 3 events: Team Objective, LTS, and Capture the Flag. Each of these are events. Now you see this champion duel, which is a bonus event in case one of these events here on the side go into a tie. This will be your tiebreaker, and it'll be an elected champion duel, and the best out of 3 wins that event, which will take place whatever event you tie in, and it will consider the winner of the duel, award them the point of the tied event. Okay, so now we talked about game and events. Now let's talk about matches. You see here matches, best of 7. That is a single match. And within the match, you have the 7 rounds. 7 rounds. So best of 7 rounds wins that match. Say you win all 7 of these, and then you lose all 7 of these. Someone else wins them. You didn't even win a single match. So now you have 7 wins and 7 losses. The first to 10 will be awarded the points for the 3rd match. So if you win 3 consecutive right off the bat, then you win that second. So you win the first match and the 3rd match. Now say you win 4 here and you win 5 here, but you lost both. That's still considered a point here. So you will be pretty much losing the whole event. You don't want to lose both of these. You want to lose 1 at the most, and then here will be the first to 10. So if you get to 7, you lose this one, it's pretty much your countdown to the first to win 10 rounds. Now this match isn't 10 rounds exactly to win it. It's pretty much, if you have 7 round wins in the first match and you don't have any in this one, then you have 3 more to go, and this one will pretty much be your overtime match to award you the victory for that event. As for Team Objective, you have 2 matches as well. You have offense and defense, where you play as Agatha and Mason, both. You first play as Agatha or Mason, whatever the kendo decides, and then the winner of that match, well, it'll be awarded by time, so it'll be a little different than LTS. So say you win the match for Agatha, but then when you guys switch for the second match of Team Objective, and they beat your time, they've won that event. Say you both aren't able to win the event. You both are stuck on the first objective. You guys just have a really good defense. Then you go into a champion duel after all the events have finished. And that is pretty much the difference between a round, a match, an event, and the game. So that's pretty much how it's going to be breaking down. CTF's little difference is pretty much you have 20 minutes to get as many points or the first to 7 scores, and then you win that event. So I mean, it's going to be a little bit different, seeing as all clans are mostly used to Team Objective. Some clans are better at LTS, some clans are better at CTF and Team Objective. And some people just have a really good champion in case it ever goes tie-breaking. So that would be pretty cool to see. So now we're going to go into all the other stuff that that I'm doing behind the scenes of the Summer League Marathon. Now I know I asked you all to send me a roster, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I have my own little roster here. This is for Hellish roster. This is for the tournament playing. So these guys are all eligible to play in the tournament. And this is my current up-to-date roster of my Hellish guys, and then I'll post over to this chart here, this I guess it's called LibreOffice, which I downloaded over the weekend, and I'm pretty much going to label all the scores from Team Objective, Capture the Flag, LTS, Game 1, and then Game 1 is pretty much the total of the 3 events. Now if it goes into Duel, I'm going to make a separate spreadsheet for that. And then as you can see, I already have teams, so this will be your overall team of Team Objective. So yeah, you're only going to have 6 for this, so you only have a total of the 6 that you use. Say I have player 1, player 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it will pretty much go for team, it'll add up all those who played that to your team score, and same for kills, deaths, and assists. So you'll have your overall team objective, score, kills, deaths, and assists. Now, if you want to see the overall game scores, then you just come over here, game 1, which will include LTO, CTF, and team objective. Yes, this is going to take a lot of time, so kind of bear with me as it takes a long time. I still got to get all the rosters updated. I got to get my roster up here, Fight Club's roster up here, and all those who are playing in the first match. I'm gonna do it by clan, so each clan will have their own separate roster, and then at the end of it, I'll post it to a certain page, and you guys can all take a look and take a peek at it. And I'll have a duel, champion duel spreadsheet on its own, so you guys can also see that. And I can also add that at the end, where see your overall score, kills, and deaths. And then you can also see your personal score, kills, deaths per round, per game, per entire summer marathon season. So this is what I'm doing behind the scenes. So please be sure to update your roster prior to the game. Now, if you have a player that quits midway into summer marathon league and they join a different team, I will carry on their name into the other team, but their name will continue on that roster, and those points will be awarded to that team that he played for at that time. And as soon as he goes to the other team, he will be on a separate roster of their team, and he will be given those points, and he'll have his own separate, change team score, so he can see his overall score of the whole entire game. So if he plays game 1, 2 with, say, Hellish, and then he plays 3 and 4 with Hyperion, for example, then he'll see his overall score from Hellish and Hyperion on his own. And pretty much that's how far I'm going into. I'm not going to go too in depth with this, so pretty much make sure you give me your current roster so I can update that. And don't quit before the game ends, so that way we can take a picture of your stats. Otherwise, we will use your last known scores and such. So if you did really bad, and then before we were able to get the official score, and you quit, then the last thing you're going to get is that last crappy score that you got. And if you did really good the second half of that event, then you're kind of SOL. Well, pretty much that's the structure in terms of Summer Marathon League. This is Commander Guts of Hellish signing off. If you have any more questions, let me know. See you out there. Bye-bye.